The only question I have is this: I went to church, I talked to the bishop or priest or bishop, right?
Yes.
So I asked him a couple questions, but he said something that uh, I was very confused. He said that he's a Catholic church, but he doesn't follow the Catholic like Rome.
Yeah, he probably goes to Eastern Catholic Rite or Byzantine, right?
Right. So I'm
But they're all
confused
in
by that.
communion. They're all no, they're all in communion with the Pope, meaning that in Catholicism, you'll have different branches. You have the Eastern Catholic Rite, still in
Hmm.
communion with the Pope, the Byzantine Catholic Rite, Chaldean Catholic, but they're all still part of Catholicism.
So they follow the Pope in
Yes.
Italy.
Yeah, they can't be Catholics if they don't submit to the Bishop of Rome as the head of the church.
But I thought so. I've been watching also Marmari
Yes.
a lot actually, and he doesn't agree with the Pope.
Yeah, but now you mentioned Marmari. Marmari is not quote unquote Eastern Catholic or Chaldean Catholic or Roman Catholic. He is part of what's called the ancient Apostolic Catholicos Church of the East. See, here's the confusion. The term Catholic, and you need to listen, means universal.
Yeah.
All the ancient churches use the term Catholic. You have the Coptic Catholic Orthodox Church. Why do they call them Catholic? Not because they're part of the Roman Catholic Church. It means that this church is universal. So they all use the term. Every one of them uses the term. So if you're asking me, Marmari, is he Catholic? If you mean, does he believe that the Assyrian church started by the apostles? Yes. Does he believe that this church started by apostles is located all over the world? Yes. So in that sense, he calls himself Catholic.
Uh huh.
So if you ask the Orthodox here, Orthodox, do you guys call yourselves the Orthodox Catholic Church? Yes. Coptic, are you the Orthodox Catholic Church? Yes. Assyrian Apostolic Catholic Church. But are you part of the Roman Catholic Church? No. See the difference?
Interesting.
So in Catholicism, because typically when we use the word Catholic, Catholicism, most people think Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we're talking about Roman Catholic, we use the term for the Roman Catholic. There's Catholicism within that body called Roman Catholic. You have Eastern Catholic Rite, you have Byzantine Catholic Rite, you have the Chaldean Catholic, but they're all Roman Catholic. Why? Because they submit to the Pope, the Bishop of Rome, as the head. That's what makes it Roman Catholic.
Uh huh. But can you be Catholic and not actually believe in the Pope?
Well, then you wouldn't be part of the Roman Catholic Church. You'd either be Eastern Orthodox, Oriental Orthodox, or Syrian
Right.
Church.
Orthodox. Okay. 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 Yeah, that's very confusing.
Well, because the term Catholic goes back to the time of the apostles. It was used by a disciple of the apostles. So here, let me show you where.
Hmm.
Saint Ignatius, he was the bishop of the church in Antioch, Syria. Saint Ignatius, he was a bishop of the church in Antioch, Syria. He was taught by the apostles. He was a disciple of the apostles. He wrote 7 letters on his way to being martyred, to being killed. He's on his way to be killed.
Hmm.
And as he's writing these letters, he mentions what the church is. Watch here. What does he call it? Look what he calls it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right here. Oh, sorry. Watch what he calls it.
Catholic.
Right here. Chapter 8, his letter to the Smyrnians, the Christians at Smyrna. Chapter 8, look what he says, right? I'll give you the link in a minute, guys. All right. See that you all follow the bishop, one bishop appointed over each jurisdiction. Follow him as Jesus Christ does the Father. The presbytery, that means the elders, follow them as you would follow the apostles. So the presbyteries, the elders, they are like the apostles to you. The bishop, he is like God the Father to you. And respect, honor the deacons as
What?
being what? I don't know what you mean. What? It's like your Quran. When you obey Allah, Muhammad, you obey Allah.
No.
You want to bet that's in chapter 4, verse 80 of the Quran? Hold
It's
on.
not the same, man.
Yes, it is the same because it's authority, man.
It's, yeah, authority in terms of guidance, but not.
Whoso obeyeth the messenger hath obeyed Allah. So can I obey Allah if I don't obey Muhammad?
No.
So what do you mean it's not the same? That's exactly the point.
Yeah,
God,
but
the bishop,
uh-huh. But
God,
obeying the Pope, not like looking at him like most Catholics do, like he's God, right?
you want the Catholics to stone you and kill you? No Catholic believes the Pope is God. That's blasphemy.
I'm confused. That's the point. I'm confused.
No Catholic thinks the Pope is God, dude. Nobody thinks that. Nobody. You're confusing the fact, Nathan, we don't say laughing Michael's mother's ass off, that filthy dog when a Muslim admitted. No. No, brother. It means that when God appoints a human leader over you in order to be God's representative to you, when you disobey him, you're really disobeying God because he's not speaking for himself, he's speaking for God. You got that concept? Okay, let's go with Islam. So Muhammad is your Allah?
No.
No, he's got to be because it says, when I obey Muhammad, I obey Allah. So wait, so if I disobey Muhammad, can I obey Allah? No, you can't obey Allah disobeying Muhammad. So now I'm confused. So Muhammad is Allah.
No, it's not Allah.
But that's what you're telling me. Your logic here. Let me give you another one. To love Allah, I have to obey Muhammad. Why? Here, chapter 3, verse 31, 32. Say, O Muhammad Makan, if you love Allah, follow me. Why? Why do I have to follow Muhammad if I want to love Allah? Can I just follow Allah, love him? No. Follow Muhammad, then you love Allah. Then Allah will love you and forgive you your sins. So wait, if I don't follow Muhammad, will Allah love me? No. Will he forgive me? No. And then it says, so obey Allah and the messenger. But if they turn away, lo, Allah loveth not the disbelievers. So you have the same concept. You believe for me to love Allah and please Allah, I have to obey Muhammad. If I don't obey Muhammad, I don't obey Allah, and Allah will not love me. What are you not getting?
Uh-huh.
You get it?
Because I thought it's just like you follow the teachings of Jesus according to the Bible, and Jesus is like your pillar.
Well, of course, we follow the teachings of Jesus according to the Bible, but that Bible was given to the leaders of the church to preserve, to explain, and teach. This is the danger of, I take the Bible and I try to understand on my own. You have all these Christians who all say, you're going to hell, your interpretation is wrong. If you look at historically, the church, how it was set up, the apostles went, preached, people got converted, then they made them their disciples and taught them. Okay, now that you believe, here's who God is. This is who the Father, His Son, His Spirit is. This is what the Son did. He became man. This is what He did. Now He tells you, this is how you live. This is what you do, and this is what you don't do. And then you must gather together as a family. And when you gather, this is how you... They taught them the whole way of life. Then among them, there were people who were very mature in the faith, understood the faith. Then they said, now you will now take over when I die. I am Peter. I'm going to die. You are now the bishop. I've taught you the faith. I see you're a godly man. You know the faith. You live the faith. You are now going to be entrusted with the teaching that you learned from me and the scriptures. So it's now your duty to take over because we're going to heaven. We're not going to be here forever. You're now going to pass it on. That's the concept. Okay, so now you understand the concept?